So we got the JBoard here connected to MDS2, MDS1, and that MDS is connected to 5K here. This I call it as 5K N5K1, and this I call it as N5K2, and this 5K is connected to a FEX, FEX1, FEX2, and that FEX is connected down to UCS. So this is what I'm expecting to do now. You see, 5K2 will have a separate initiator and target. I'll put them in different vSAN, and vSAN 200, let's say in exam it is used as 200. vSAN 200 will be active on this device and this device. 100 traffic will not be allowed there. And vSAN 100 will be active here and active here. So what I have is, I have FEX1. This FEX1 is connected to UCS. So from UCS the server need to access the target. So it goes via FEX1, goes to N5K1, goes to MDS and access the storage. Likewise, the initiator on the other interface on this UCS, when it tries to access the storage, it is going via 5K2, MDS2 and to the JBoard. Assume these are two separate servers. In UCS you may have you have multiple servers. You have multiple VNICs. So in UCS you might have assumed that you have configured one VNIC using this link, one VNIC, one virtual HBA connecting to FEX2, another virtual HBA connecting to FEX1. So we need to keep the traffic separate. Traffic coming from server 1. Assume in UCS we have server 1. Server 1 uses VLAN 100, goes via this interface, and server 2 uses 200, uses this FEX interface, goes like this. So this is what we are going to achieve. That's the final output that we are expecting here. Let me remove all this scribblings. Okay, hope you understood this topology. So now let's start it. Right. So here we got 5K, two 5Ks and two MDS device ready for us to use. Let's start from the Ethernet side. We got FEX and FEX connecting to UCS. These are all FEX interfaces to which the UCS is connected. So what I need to do is, because I got two FEX and two 5K device on the top, I need both the side online for both the FEX, for which I need to enable VPC. I'll enable VPC. I'll use the same number which is being used in exam. In exam it is 103, 104. This is the FEX number that is used in exam. So by using this, I need to have a VPC, I need to have FEX configured, and then we will get into FCOE. When FCOE is up through Ethernet, these servers will come and register, do flogging. So first let us do with we'll start with VPC. Right, for VPC we need peer link. So for peer link I'll be using Ethernet 1/. 5, 6 and 7. See, you got 5 to 8. I'm using just 3 interface, 5, 6 and 7. This is what we are going to use for peer link. For keep alive, we'll use the management interface. For that, I need to know the IP address of this management interface switch. I'll say interface show run interface mgmt 0. So this is what the IP address of 5K1. I'll write it down here. 10.10.210.51. So this is the management interface of 5K1. 10.10.210.55 is the management interface of 5K2. I'll show you that. Show run interface. You can type show CDP neighbor and see that, or you can go to the other device and say show interface management 0. See the 55 number, right? So for keep alive, we are going to use this one, and then the port channel number that I want to use to have for the peer link is 200. That's what the port channel number exam question says. N5K1 features we need to enable. I want to enable feature FCOE. On both the sides. Feature FCOE. And I also want to enable feature FEX for this purpose. FCOE will be using later. And then I also want to enable feature NPV. I'll tell you what it is. NPV. But this will really reboot the device and it will take time. No problem, let it reboot. Meanwhile, I'll go to this device R1 and enable feature FEX, feature VPC, because we are going to enable VPC, and then feature NPIV. That said, I enabled NPV. It will reload. Here NPIV it won't reload. And then feature LACP. This is for Ether channels. And one more thing I want to do before I go and enable this VPCs and all. First let me copy, run start. What I want to do is I want to show you how to make these two ports as FC ports. By default it will be Ethernet. I need to convert it into type FC, fiber channel. Now you see the module that we have is 1. So if you convert it into FC, you need to reload the device. So let us convert that into FC and then we will reload the device. I am just doing initialization of these devices to support our requirement here. So the command is slot 1. In slot 1, port number 31-32, type FC. Now if I say show interface brief, I see that 31 and 32 still in Ethernet. Why? Because I need to reload it. I need to reload, only then it will come. So I'll copy run start, and then I'll reload this device also. And before we do that, let's see the licenses. Show license usage. See, the license that is needed to do this lab is FC feature package, and then FCOE will be using it later. It is also there. It has got graceful period, so we have 113 days, not a problem, we can use it. So the other things that I want to check is nothing. I'll reload it, reload this device, only then I'll have FC ports. So let's go back to 5K1. It is not ready. It is not ready. So we'll not waste time. Let's go to MDS1. I said we'll start with Ethernet section, but we don't want to waste time. So we'll start with. We'll also do something on MDS. You see, I got JBOD connected to FC1/5. On 1/5, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the interface condition now. Show interface brief, or let me show the interface condition of 5. Show interface FC1/5 brief. Right now the interface is down and the mode is auto mode, meaning it will automatically discover the operational mode. Operational mode, actually we got arbitrated loop, so it should be FL here. The other side is NL. How do I know? I have done this rack before, so I know this. This JBOD is NL. In exam it will be N. You will get operational mode as F, because here in this topology it is NL. You will have FL. You no need to say that, it will be discovered automatically because it is in auto mode. If you want to manually give NL, you can do that. You can do that. How to do that? Switch port mode, that's all. Switch port mode NL. Now I'm going to just say no shutdown only. Interface FC 1/5. All that I do is just one command, no shutdown. Floggy will happen, registration, everything will happen. But before doing that, let me show you. Show